Glad to have you with us in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as we're here for what should be another exciting edition of the Rate Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Kansas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Bradley. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weber. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Strong. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Way too close to punt. Way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. On the move, it's Campbell. Sweet cut there. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. The Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one, defense all over him. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Wants to pass. Snap They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Power football with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the counter. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Here's the handoff. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24, going to the running game. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Brought down at the 33-yard line as his defense gets a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man, and they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Swanson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking for room. It's Edwards. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's a Heat. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Give to the back. There he goes! They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the 1st down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the ground, it's Edwards. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger work out of him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a move. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Swanson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Johnson looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Makes the grab on 3rd. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we can feel the excitement of this Rate Bowl in Phoenix back here in our studios. Talk about a riveting 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, and the exciting conclusion of the Rate Bowl.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Sheffield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Johnson looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Weber. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give to the back. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The run to the left. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's strong. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Campbell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. With the catch, it's Raymond. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bradley.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. Out of the shotgun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Weber. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rutgers. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
He goes airborne and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Short gain on the play before he slides. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. And here comes the punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Raymond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Sheffield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun to give, looking for room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Strong. He'll come through on third down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The give to the tailback. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Smashes ahead. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They run the reverse. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To the air on 2nd down. Keeps the play going. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one.